Yo, in this video, what you're gonna see is behind the scenes of the process of creating a video for a recent client of ours that does commercial contracting. And what we were doing is creating a company culture video. And this was the first of 5 interviews that we had that day. We had 4 hours to shoot 5 interviews and get B-roll. And we captured behind the scenes of mostly the entire thing. So what you're gonna see here is just that first interview setup, the choices that needed to be made kind of in the moment, some of the issues that sort of came up, figuring things out in real time, just really what kind of happens in the moment on set for a project, even after you've done the pre-production and planning to figure out how we're gonna make this work best with the short time frame that we've got. If you're looking to get more into corporate videography type of projects, working with businesses, or you already are doing that and just want to see how someone else does it, what the process looks like, I hope that you can find something useful for you in this video. All right, here we go.
So we just wrapped up here. If you're just tuning in right now, we started off the day getting B-roll on the roof, kind of a fake roofing scene.
I can't see, I'm gonna go to the black part.
Can't see, it's so bright. It's so bright up here. But boys just got that. There's like a little fake setup over there, kind of staged B-roll, but what would actually happen. And we always try and just get a couple different scenes. So this is like scene 1. Now we're shifting into interview 1 of 5 today. We don't always do 5, but we're gonna have streamlined setups. It's gonna be really good. Just one of those decisions you gotta make when you're in a quick-paced shoot day like this. We got a half-day shoot, a lot to capture. So we're gonna go shift into that now. B-roll scene 1. Done. Sweet. So leave that right there. Now, I'm thinking probably framing up right around here.
Oh, okay. Are we cool with cutting this aisle off?
Yeah.
To traffic?
Are we able to? Can we cut this aisle off? Like, okay.
I'll have someone at the stairs telling everybody no.
Beautiful.
Come up.
Sweet. You tell me, but I'm thinking having her framed right.
Yeah.
Shooting that left side.
Let me just see, because it is pretty tight.
Whatever's gonna work. I trust your vision.
Why do you prefer this spot?
Well, they wanted to get this mural here that they have in the background. I mean, fair enough, it's awesome. And I remember when I came here for the pre-production meeting, the deep dive, kind of looked around, saw it here and thought, one way or another, shooting here, with the light coming down, mural setup and everything like that, it's gotta happen. And so we're just gonna see how we can kind of line this up, make it work best. We got 5 different interviews, we're gonna have 5 different spots. Just trying to keep in, that's why I wanted to take those pre-production pictures to be able to see like where might be good spots to do this. So, got a couple in mind.
And so what are we rolling on today?
Camera-wise?
Yeah.
The C100 Mark II and then the GH5 will be our gimbal camera.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the DZO film picture lenses. So this is a 20 to 55, then I have a 50 to 125 as well.
Okay.
But we might need to change lenses here because we're a little bit close to our subject.
You want me to go grab the other one?
Can you grab, I don't know where the 11 to 16 is. The 11 to 16, it might be in the black backpack, not the Canon one.
I always do that. So you said you're looking for like a wider angle. Like what millimeter do you think would be appropriate for this?
We might need to go to like a 16 or a 20 right now.
Okay.
Just because our subject's gonna be like 3 feet away. But then we'll kind of have to fight like distortion since we're so close as well. This lens could work, but I do want to test out, you know, another frame.
Probably can't block a doorway, but my thought was like, we could technically afford more room if we prop that door and shoot through and have it further up. I don't really know.
So we're
gonna get more lunchroom noise too, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
More noise, but we could prop her up, prop this door open, and have her frame left with that on the right.
That's my thought.
It's really loud in here, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Might just be worth it to adjust this a little bit more.
Yeah. You think it's gonna be doable with the lens switch?
Yeah, I think so.
So do these lenses you rent, or do you actually own this set?
I own this set.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
it picks
do?
it up. Yeah.
When did you? Since when?
Since like last summer.
Oh my god.
Because
Yeah.
it's just such a pain to like match every different, lens manufacturer. Let me try this. So I picked up this lens first, and then I got the.
When did you get that tattoo? What are you, Jack? Who are you?
I live another life.
At the 11-16?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's what this baby gets.
Actually, it's not too bad actually.
Yeah? Steve, can you stand in?
No.
Por favor.
Can you look at Dave too, and like position your body that way?
Can you look actually right here? Yeah, alright.
All right,
I like it. It shows the space. It
Yeah, we
shows
can,
the space and I think it's cool.
We can grab the light and just put it like right here too.
Rocking this with one key light, no hair lights over light.
Yeah, for now
Not
at least.
here. Yeah, it's just,
You have plenty of natural light to go around.
that's my thought here too, and like, can you watch out for him actually real quick?
Yeah.
Again, we got 5 interviews today. This is effectively from like start to stop a 4-hour shoot. 5 interviews and B-roll. It's a little more, it's quicker paced than we normally like to shoot for, but they scheduled out a lot of the day on their end, which is great. So we have technically, it's 12:38 now. We budgeted time until 1:15 to be able to get this interview done. Game plan now is actually get it done quicker because there's been a slight shift where availability of people in the shop is now a thing that we didn't have before, so we want to be able to wrap this as quickly as possible, jump over there and get that footage, just some extra B-roll scene. So that's the goal. Cool. So here, you can show you care or general questions?
Show you care, and maybe be positive.
Be positive?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of just rip through.
Yeah, those are the good ones.
Sweet. Yeah, because if we want to get over to B-roll for the shop,
Right.
just kind of want to run through these.
I don't even know if we're gonna make it. We could try.
We can try. You set a goal for me now. Now I've got a
All
challenge.
right. No, Sade's a rock star, so
Can Ronnie come through?
come on, Ronnie.
Yeah. Cool. So again, I'm gonna, like, as we go through the questions here, I'll kind of like get the soul of the question.
Right.
Maybe not exactly word for word what's there.
Do your thing. I know,
Yeah.
trust you. I know you're.
And, well, I mean, I know you guys are gonna have this footage after too,
Right.
so I want to make sure that you have as much usable stuff as possible.
Cool.
So, cool.
All right, man.
Show you care. Be positive. Sweet.
I think those are the good ones.
Sounds good to
She's
me.
in all the committees, and
I love it. Sweet. So we got a rock star here then.
Oh, yes.
That's what he's saying.
rock out.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
for a moment, what are we doing for audio?
That correct.
All right, let me.
Usually helps.
Let's.
Let's do.
Oh, thank you.
Grab the sound bag.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Yeah.
We'll do go wireless Rode lav.
Got it.
It's all in that bag. We got the transmitter. Everything we need is in there. We'll feed it right into the C100. Sound good? Sweet.
Not this, but from this
Cool.
board,
So all we're gonna do,
Yeah.
basically, did they give you any rundown?
I'll go wait.
I just know it's something on our culture, but I'm like, what questions do I
Excuse me?
want to say? Or,
Pretty much, like I
Okay.
always tell people, it's just a conversation. Like,
Okay.
I never try and make it. The more casual it is, the better. Because here's the thing, you work here, you know
I've
what.
been here for almost 10 years,
You've
so
been
I'm
here for
like,
10
what could
years?
go wrong? You know, I
Oh
know
my
what
God.
could go
They did. They gave me the rock star for this then.
Okay.
Basically, you already know everything. There's no right or wrong answers. All I'm gonna do is just kind of talk.
Okay.
I know sort of what I gotta get you like hit on a little bit there with some topics. They're gonna bring up a lav just to put a little mic on you, and then we'll basically just set you up right there, make sure it all looks good, and then we're just talking. I know there's a light, there's a camera.
Yeah.
I do my best to say like I'll just ignore it.
Okay.
Sometimes easier said than done, but you know it's
Yeah.
again we're just talking kind of like we are now,
Okay.
and that's it. So
Sounds good.
sweet.
We have so much window light coming in from here that I'm trying to replicate it so it's not like, it doesn't look too sourcey. Because if you just have like a light right next to them, it's gonna look like a light, you know? So I'm just trying to get it like high and as wide as possible. So it almost like looks like it's coming from these like ceiling lights right here. But
So you're just matching the color temperature.
yep.
So it's just seamless.
Yeah, and it's a little bit easier because like these fluorescents are like a little bit easier to match. They're not like too far off of daylight. So it's not like we have pretty drastic light changes.
What did you do when you started?
I was a receptionist here.
Really?
And I did all types of stuff, accounting, all of that. Assisted with the APL.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So you've-
that's a great role because you get to, you know, learn so many different parts of the company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you're probably the best person for the job that you're doing now because you've seen it all, right?
Oh yes, yeah, I am. I'm like, I'm the best person at it, right?
Yep. That's right. And make sure they know it.
I'm really grateful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
I love it. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna have you swap over this way real quick. We'll all shift
Okay.
around.
Can I have you count to 10?
Yes, 10, 9, 8,
I'm gonna have you do that one more time just to make sure.
10, 9.
Jack, if you want, we can boost the gain on the transmitter. Where do you have the transmitter clipped?
Over here.
Oh my God. Well,
No, I think it's actually fine.
cool.
Can we move this light in though?
In?
Yeah, more towards her.
So you're gonna look at me. I'm gonna be like kind of right off of camera.
Just looking right in the camera.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what do I say to this camera right now? Yeah. So we're just, again, like I said, we're gonna have a conversation. It's gonna be super casual.
Good.
All right.
Do you want me to roll?
Yeah.
All
How
right.
you feeling?
A little nervous, but I'm good.
No, you're good. You're good.
Nerves make it exciting.
There's nothing you can say that's a wrong answer. And
Okay.
So,
All
like I
right.
said, you worked here 10 years. You know
Yeah.
the in and out. Yeah.
Yes.
We getting how much
Yeah.
of that background we getting?
A lot. Just someone down here, I think. I
That's
don't know.
Paul.
If we're able to, I don't want to limit anyone too much.
Feedback from Paul.
You think in editing it's separable?
Not really.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we could roll, and if it comes up too loud, I could just stop it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, I'm rolling.
Cool.
All right.
So, Jack, where's a good spot for me to stand? Right here? Think?
Yep.
Eyeline good?
Her eye line is a little up, but yeah, that's
There we
perfect.
go. You weren't lying. You
Oh,
there's
yes.
a big difference here, yeah.
I'm very short.
Cool. Brett,
Yep. Do you need me to shut them off?
if it's possible. What we're doing right now is we're getting, naturally, when you have this much space, you're gonna have a lot of ambient noise. We laved, because laving for this type of setup is quicker. It usually sounds pretty solid, but we are making a last minute judgment call to also run a shotgun mic, because that's gonna get a lot better sound rejection.
Can I have you say your name?
Sade Carmichael.
All right, you wanna get a quick sound check? Can you tell me just what you did last weekend again?
Okay, so
So, I'd like to just kind of lop up a hard question, get that one out of the way for you.
okay.
So,
All right.
good to go?
I'm good to go.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your name and what your role is here?
Oh yeah. So and I really appreciate that working here at EDA. Yeah.
That's great. Anything else? Yeah, what do you want to add?
Can we talk about media cares a little bit?
Yes. Okay.
We did.
Yeah, we,
Did you?
Yeah.
We did. I hope I spoke well. I feel like all
Yeah.
over the place.
The whole thing, I did get confused.
Oh, yeah. We touched on it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we did.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Sweet.
Thank
Let's
you
cut
so
it.
much.
Awesome. Shadi, thank you so much. We're gonna grab that lav off you, but I appreciate you so much.
Yes, I appreciate
They weren't
you.
lying. You were a rock star.
I hate when I get stuttering and stuff. I'm like, oh,
No, no, seriously, that was awesome.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, Jack. We're gonna break down here. Jack, I'm gonna have you run over to the shop. I'll run with you and Brett real quick just to start pointing out, because we got like 25 minutes of people there for real B-roll. We'll get that. Mid to long lens, so we don't have to be in their stuff they're doing. We'll break down here. Gimbal, I would say gimbal.
It's gonna
Either
take.
gimbal or handheld.
Gimbal's not set up.
Handheld.
Okay.
Handheld, you can even bring this.
Yeah. I'll just swap to that lens.
Yeah.
You're going handheld for your B-roll shots, is that correct?
Like to go handheld for a lot of B-roll. I don't know if Jack likes it or not, but
Depends on the schedule.
the thing is, we were scheduled for this interview until 1:15, technically, but we've got people available there. Yeah, I know. We got people there available. So So we want to try and go get that as quickly as we can. So we're just like breaking down, split and conquer and divide as much as we can.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you think is the most important aspect when you're interviewing someone?
I always tell people, I'm like, look, this is just a conversation. There's no wrong answers. And honestly, with a lot of the stuff we do, that's the truth. Like, these people work here, they're in the business, sometimes they run the business. They have all the information. My whole job here is just bridge that gap between them and their expertise and the people that need to hear it, and figuring out what do they need to hear most so we can get those talking points and those touch points. My job really is just make sure that they're comfortable talking about it. If they get in their head, it's my job to know how to pull them out of that and remind them again that this is just, there's no wrong answers. So that's really my goal. That's the goal here. It is a little different because we kind of have some like question sheet here. Typically, if we're doing like a video business card or even testimonials, I have just workbooks that I've created that kind of help me guide all the way through from the deep dive, pre-production, to the shoot, to then the edit. Like, I know exactly how to get people talking about certain things, what I need to get them talking about, to have a streamlined process. So, but the elements of the actual interview are the same still, just getting people comfortable. So that's what we're doing. Keep people loose. Keep people loose.
I noticed you always smile too.
Yeah, dude. Smile, a lot of body language, nodding, mirroring people. So things like if you want them to go further, elaborate about something, you don't need to ask them to. You can just kind of furrow your brow, and that sort of makes like, it prompts people to explain further. It says, oh, wait, tell me more. Things like that, just a lot of nodding. Head up kind of goes like you're waiting for something more. Things like that. The nonverbal cues for people without having to spell it out for them. Try and lean into that as much as possible.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you can see there were a lot of different choices that needed to be made in the moment, a couple tweaks to the plan to make sure that whatever was going on, we were gonna get the best outcome possible. And I can say that after all was said and done, the whole day, everything looked awesome, sounded awesome, client was happy, and it was a success. There's one thing that I can stress though, it's that I would not have been able to do this as just a one-man band. It was just a lot of moving parts, a lot of ground that needed to be covered, and having 2 extra sets of hands who are really talented at what they respectively do on set that day made it possible. I always shoot with 3 people at least, just for that exact reason. So if you have been just one-man banding it in your projects and you're stressed beyond belief, maybe just try bringing on 1 extra person, even if it's just so that you aren't stretching yourself entirely thin. It's been the best possible thing for me, and maybe it'll be useful for you too. Big thanks as always to Jack and Steve, and also for Eric Parker on getting the behind the scenes of this one and just making it overall what could have been a really stressful day into an enjoyable experience that went super smoothly. If you were watching and there was anything that stuck out to you that was useful or new information that you found interesting, I would love to hear it in a comment. And also, if there was anything that you were hoping to see that wasn't there, let me know, because I've got a lot of this behind the scenes footage, and I'm gonna be capturing more on future projects. So I would love to be able to show you what it is that you actually wanna see in this type of content. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, drink lots of water, be nice to people. See ya.